Impromptu live. Impromptu live. I'm a baller. I'm a baller.
Ever been in a championship probably in your life?
I'm live. People will be in here any second. I feel it. I feel it coming. Hey, Shelma.
Selma thinks she thinks she's been in a championship in her life, but really she's never been in a championship ever.
Hey, Pointer Lover.
You never ever.
Showing off. I'm showing off my new championship hat.
Yeah, that you didn't get. You got it from OU. You've never been in a championship in your life.
I bought my championship hat at midnight the day they came available, and it just got here, so I'm a little bit excited about it. Haven.
Never got me one. Because I've been in a
We're just gonna have some fun. What is going on with this? We're just gonna have some fun. So I'm just showing you off my new national championships hat. OU. All right, we are going to do some stupid criminals. My son is at soccer, and my other son is still sleeping. Not even kidding you. It's 7:30. He's back to sleep. Or hey, voices, voices. I was just talking about you, voices. All right, I gotta be serious for a minute. Okay, I was just wow, voices. I just told everybody that how much I laughed my head off at your live, and I know I shouldn't have. I almost peed myself. I'm sorry. It was really funny. So I found a case last night, you guys, that you need to go check out on Voices channel. It's called Hey Barb. Voices, can you remind me the name? Chance, right? Chance. I can't. I don't know my phone. It's Chance Eving. Voices, can you remind me? It's a really amazing case. I was just stumbling on Facebook last night I was down a rabbit hole on something, and that case popped up that I had never heard of before. And Voices is, I believe, friends with the family. Chance Engelbert is friends with the family. I have an unpopular opinion, probably. I don't necessarily, it's a long story, but the wife was being blamed, and I don't necessarily believe that the wife was at fault. So, but I don't know enough about the case. Okay, that's why Voices came to YouTube. You've got to go check out this case. It's really tragic. And his mom commented on one of Dylan Round's posts is, oh, okay, so Voices is close with the wife. Commented on one of Dylan Round's posts just about how like she was on year number 3 of, yeah, I don't think so either, Voices, of living this nightmare. So definitely check that out in Voices channel. Long story short, he just another thing where he just kind of like vanished. He was with her. It's just, yeah, it's such. So look it up on Facebook and then watch Voices channel because that is the case that she has covered a lot of. And if you get a chance to go watch her live from today, it's kind of funny. But so let's do some dumbest criminals. Voices, do you think his family? Oh, okay, so on July 6th, she'll be hosting a live for his memorial. So, I mean, what I read about them, I don't think they have much to go on by the wife, but that's just my opinion, personally. All right, let's go on to dumbest criminals. Where is Michelle K? This is one of her favorite things to do. Here we go. Number 1, this guy. let me see if you can make sure you can see it. I don't want to be on the screen. Starting at 7. Okay. Awesome. Michelle, I knew she'd come in here. Yeah, that's kind of that case. Definitely go to Voices for that, but it is a really tragic case of no answer. So, all right, dumbest criminal number 25, showing off on Facebook's Andrew Hennels. It looks like a winner. An armed robber named Andrew Hennels was caught after he boasted on Facebook about his plans to raid a supermarket. In a post, which included a selfie and a picture of a knife, Hennels proudly claimed, "Doing Tesco over." Police caught him 15 minutes later with a knife and 410 E410 cash stolen from Tesco in Kings Lynn, Norfolk. Well, oh, whoa. All right. Number 24. Dude posts his whereabouts on Snapchat. If you think criminals prefer Facebook, though, you're sadly mistaken. A burglar from Maine named Christopher Wallace is a big fan of Snapchat. So big that he decided to reveal his hiding spot. After he stole a propane cook stove and cast iron wood stove from a camp in Pierce Pond Township, Wallace posted on Snapchat that he was back in home in Fairfield. Wow. Let's get a better one here. Oh my gosh. An innocent game on Father's Day. A 10-year-old boy was playing with his father's old handcuff on Father's Day. He cuffed himself to his daddy, but the key was lost during the game. William called the local police in Des Moines, Iowa to help him get the cuffs off. As per routine, police ran Klein through the database and found 2 arrest warrants outstanding. Shortly after, they recuffed Klein.
Why?
Like,
why'd they recuff him? Did he do something?
hey, Brandy.
Mommy, why'd they recuff him?
Voices. Voices, are all your videos still up about Bailey and Chance? So I know Pointer Lover, like what? Okay, good. Okay, because I was gonna have you tell them about it, but if they're still up, yeah. Oh, they're not? Well, I'll have to get with you about it so you can give me an overview or give them an overview on it. All right, sorry, back to my world's dumbest criminals. Flirting with flirting with his victim. Scottish shoplifter Aaron Morrison might be one of the most stupid thieves in history. After stealing a bottle of vodka from a liquor store, he stayed there in order to flirt with the shop clerk. He even gave her his name and number. After that, it wasn't difficult to trace his whereabouts. Oh, okay, Voices. So you're probably, yeah, you probably are on kind of the DL with that. That's sad. That's so sad. All right, let's do one more, and then I got another little tricky case I want you guys to think of. Voices, don't go anywhere because you might have okay. At a bus station in St. Paul, Minnesota, a hot-tempered man named Justin John Boudin was involved in an argument with a woman who he punched in the face. Excellent. He also attacked another person who was standing there, which caused him to drop his folder on the ground. He didn't retrieve the folder before he fled. The police officers who arrived at the scene a few minutes later tracked Bodine thanks to what was inside the folder. His anger management homework. Oh my god. Okay, awesome Voices. I didn't, Brandy, but I just just saw that on the thing. But I was gonna play. I mean, that's like that. That's pretty. That's pretty phenomenal. Well, Voices, maybe she'll let you, if she doesn't mind, you can come on and talk about that case sometime. Hey, Decipher. So, guys, I have. I wanted to show you a video, but I wanted to go through some of those quick. I've got one other case I want you guys to help me dig into. Two other cases, actually. Was it? Shut up, Pointer Lover. Oh my gosh. I'm not sure if you guys saw this, but it is and then I'll tell you about this case I need you to. Oh, okay, awesome, Voices. I will be following that for sure. I see why though you didn't. I get it. Some of you might have already seen this, but it's worth showing a little bit of. This is Mr. Reyes. He just got home from the hospital, the teacher who lost all of his students. And that line of cars is greeting him. I know, guys. Isn't that? Oh. That's one of the moms. Oh. I know, Voices, especially with one of the. Oh. My folded laundry in the background. Yeah, that is. Hey, Charlie, when I saw the mom, I think Mr. Reyes, though, he needed that so badly. He needed that so badly because we all saw his interview where he said, um, parents, please forgive me. Like, hey, Sandy, I, I did all I could. I did all I could. And it's just, he really, really, it, I know I'm going to have to start supplying Kleenex, Alex and I both. Holy cow. All right, there's one. Yeah, I wanted you guys to see that because you've been really awesome at following that with me. And oh, what? Uh, I'm coming. Okay. All right, my web sleuths. I'm about to bring up this case of this kid. Another one that the mother is asking for help. So Y'all are helping me. It is. It is. So you guys have to help me bring awareness to these cases. So we're relying on voices for Chance. All right. So she is, I'm so glad. So this is another one the mother is begging for help. This is Michael Bryson. I'm not sure if you guys have heard of him at all. These stories, this just. So Michael Bryson was at a party. I'm going to go down to his mom actually post it. So he's been missing since 2021. But I need to go down where his mom writes exactly what happened. He's missing from Eugene, Oregon. He is 29 years old. This one is very, I'm just trying to get to where his mom writes down exactly what happens because that's easiest. And we need you web sleuths on this case. Oh, where did it go? It's almost up, guys. They are very, very desperate for help. I had this up and then I exited on accident. Okay, well, here's the gist of it while I try to find that. Where is it? Well, basically, what happened was, oh, do you voices? So what happened? Well, I keep looking at this. I'm going to give you an overview. Michael Bryson was at a party. Well, oh, see, look, voices. This is where I found Chance's thing. So this is the Facebook page. Help find Chance Engelbert was the one I stumbled on when I was looking for Michael. That's how I stumbled on it. You just have to be careful what Facebook pages you like because some can be, yeah. Oh, I wish I would have remembered what I did with it.
Mommy, I thought you were doing done with 10 minutes.
I did. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Got it. All right. On August 5th. Okay, that is anti-Bailey. Don't go to that one then. Don't go to that one, you guys, because I want to, hey, Salem, I want to be non-biased, okay? Because I'm telling you, let's, that's the problem with Facebook pages is you got to make sure you find ones that are kind of like, what's that? Yeah, non-biased, just that you can make your own decision, you know? So don't go to that one. I would just go to Voices videos then. So Michael Bryson was, this is what I need your help with, okay, you guys, because this family needs help. August 5th, 2020, Bryson of Eugene, Oregon was last seen at Hobo Campground near Dorena, Oregon. He had been camping with friends. He was said to have left the campground at around 4:30 a.m. and has not been seen since. Some of his clothes were found months later in an area visible from the road. So what is said though is that mom has said that, okay, I can take this off now. No, you didn't, Tia. So mom has said that what happened, there was 2 buses at this campground. It was a rave. Apparently raves still happen. All right, but this was during the COVID pandemic and everything. So there was this rave and there was 2 buses. They said a short bus and a tall bus. It doesn't really matter. Michael was on one of the buses with some of their friends. There was obviously drinking or drugs or whatever. And a girl, I guess he liked, said something to him and it upset him, and so he said, "Well, don't you just don't want me here anymore or something?" And then he got up, got off the bus and started walking for the woods at like 4:30 a.m. and he was never seen again. Now, they say that they have searched hundreds of acres and he's nowhere to be found. They said if it was something where there wasn't foul play involved, it like if he OD'd or something, I mean you would think you would find him within that massive span that they've searched. Now, mom did make a list on his Facebook page of every friend that was at that party. The problem is each friend keeps changing their story. So, other than finding a few items of his clothes, they've pretty much are at a loss. I did not know you could even have raves anymore, but apparently you can, or it was illegal. So we need to look at Michael Bryson. All right, just get in your like little sleuth. There's also one more we've got to look at. This mother, actually, this case was referred to me through Leave It to, I don't know how to say the last name, Bieber was what I was gonna say. Um, this aunt I'm trying to connect with to actually talk to her. She's another one, really desperate. So, the next one we're talking about is Olivia Fowler. So, oh, I should probably share with you guys a picture. Voices, you better be writing these down. So, Olivia Fowler was this gorgeous girl right here. Olivia Fowler, whoa, what'd I do? Is missing from Georgia. She's the mom of 3. At this time this about section was written was she had left home 13 years ago, or 13 days ago, hadn't been left. Her grandmother passed away while she was missing. She would have never missed the funeral if she could help it. Apparently, she had gone on a walk from what it sounded like and never returned. So, my plea to you guys is, though we don't know much about these cases yet, when you guys get a chance, if you can look up those 2 names, Olivia Fowler and Michael Bryson, and just see what you find. Like, I mean, don't kill yourself looking into them, but I think the more people that are looking and have connections, can make some sort of connections are good, and we don't know much. I'm trying to connect with both, what I know with the aunt of Olivia and get some more information, and then the the mother of, or just kind of trying to figure out more about Michael. So, but those are 2 I had said I would raise, bring forward and raise some awareness on. And yeah, it's just really sad. Did you guys see now that they're saying that there's like 50 of those migrants that were in the truck? It just, the reason I thought of that was it just came up on my phone. You know what actually disgusts me besides that is the fangirls of school shooters. Like of that Salvador don't know what's wrong with this world. I don't know what's wrong with this world. So what else is new? What happened? Anything big on YouTube happened today? Oh. How many of you guys know about the West Memphis 3? I'm going to tell you something. I had just for the first time ever heard about that case in the last couple of weeks. Hey, Danielle. I was sitting here a little bit bored before I go water my flowers, so I did a couple criminals and then I went through random different things. I had just heard about the West Memphis 3 within the last 2 weeks. And so we're going to do a deep dive into that case. Kathy, Joe, and Jax are helping me. Yeah, I hadn't Danielle, I know. So, but it is complex. It's not one you can just like, hey, I'm gonna dig into this tomorrow and we're just gonna like run through it. It's wow. So we're putting that together because it'll have to be like definitely a few part series. Thanks, LFT. I kind of just roll with it. It is, Tia. It is for sure. And it's just so in depth. You really have to like you have to map out days because it's like so intense. And there's just so much to, and now it's coming back to life. And Jax has had communication with one of through letters or something. Like they know this case backwards and forwards. I do kind of live under a rock, Michelle. Okay. The only thing I had ever heard about it was when it came to Watts and Lana and lawyers or Jose Baez or whatever his name was. I didn't know the actual case until, well, a few days ago. It's a little bit terrifying. It's a pretty crazy case. What other big headline news was there today? Yeah, exactly, Pointer Lover. It's one you definitely know that you're gonna have to. It's gonna be a series, so I'm gonna have to like sit down and plan it. Yeah, of course, Tia. That case. Oh, that case just the Adam Walsh case. If you didn't watch Tia Dash's live and LFT on Decipher podcast the other day, it was a phenomenal live. Oh, did she voices? I'll have to check that out. Um, it's a phenomenal live. The Adam Walsh case is just so complex. And I mean, there's one guy, I've been reading some of his stuff, and he has dedicated, so this guy is called A Frustrated Witness, and he met Jeffrey Dahmer in Sears. Or not in Sears, in a location, his name's Willis Morgan, location across from Sears or something. And so he was like he's tried to get the FBI and stuff to listen to him for years to say like, no, you've got the wrong guy. Like you've got the wrong guy. It was Dahmer and all this stuff. So he has gone as far as like, I mean, yeah, it's pretty crazy. There's footage of Hobbs' boy's mother when they told her. Wow, Danielle, that's crazy. See, I gotta watch all that. Do you guys remember too? You remember the more recent case of Lily Peters, the 10-year-old with the 14-year-old cousin. I'm not even gonna kid you right now that grandma and the family has written the courts asking for leniency for him. Because he's had a tough life. Really, Brandy? Yeah, there's way more that points to Dahmer than that points to Otis, in my opinion. Otis got some thrill out of like saying he committed things, but he really didn't. It's just kind of weird. There's just so many cases right now that are unsolved. It's just insane. But on Chance's case last night, Chance, the one Voices talks on, I didn't even allow myself to go to a deep dive of that because I know I'll get stuck in it. But I've been really focused on West Memphis learning that and looking at Adam Walsh stuff, but also trying to bring light to some of the cases that I know aren't getting a ton of, you know, it is Pointer Lover. I couldn't believe it when I heard, like, I understand your grandson's your grandson, but he was on a hoverboard and tricked her to going in the woods with him. It's not Voices. He should be. Well, that's good, Voices. Oh, he is one that you don't ever want to get. No, either do I, Pointer Lover. I don't necessarily think Adam is alive. I know that's the big thing, but yeah, Voices, that's kind of what I gathered was maybe it's more cut and dry than it actually is. There's a lot of what I noticed. There's a lot of conspiracy that goes along with Chance's case of trying to blame the wife and stuff when it doesn't seem. It does seem a little more normal than what it would. I mean, like Michael Bryson's case is odd only because there's probably a pretty good chance that it was foul play based on the fact, well, he just completely disappeared. But and there was so many people at the party. Oh, so many. I mean, like 25. 25 to 50. So yeah, Pointer Lover, exactly. It was for back to Lily Peters. Yeah, it was premeditated. He admitted that. Oh, see, Voices. I didn't know that part at all. There was another headline I was going to share with you guys today. I like going through the true crime. Okay, okay. It's going to be a big question, all right? No fighting in chat. No fighting in chat. We're all adults. Maxwell's sentence. Too short or just right? What is your thought? Anyone who prays? Oh no. Oh no, Sandy, I will definitely pray. I will definitely pray. I'm so sorry to hear that. Somebody has COVID, but her husband's really sick. We'll definitely be praying. My whole family will. Me too. I agree. I agree, hippie sissy, voice for the voiceless. Yeah, yep. Yeah. I know, Tia. I know, Tia. Yeah, I was pretty shocked about how little she got. I really was. You don't think so, Tia? Yeah. Oh, Danielle, I'm sorry. Yeah, I know. Wow. 20 years, voices. 20 years. I thought for sure. Tia, on Dahmer, see, I don't know where I've been with this true crime for the last like 40 years. I had no idea. Did you guys know that exactly voices that he had a victim that went to police like with a hole drilled in his head and stuff, and they didn't believe the kid and took him back, escorted them back to Dahmer's apartment where the kid was killed. No, I didn't, Brandy. I was horrified. Horrified. Sorry, y'all. I've been bouncing from two different. I couldn't believe it. Oh no, hippie sissy. I tried to understand him a little bit more to see if I could like get be down with the fact that he might have done that to Adam Walsh because I've never really looked into them like him. Oh, oh, I constantly say it. I hope no one checks my Google search because I'm in big trouble. Monster pointer lover. Monster. Yeah. Can you imagine if Adam Walsh was still alive? Oh my goodness. This is the most random live either. I've jumped like 17 different topics. We all need one of those every now and again. So 20 years for Maxwell after more than 20 years of grooming. Another news story just popped up on my headlines about a guy who just annihilated his wife and his child over a PlayStation argument. So wait. So Maxwell only got 20 years for child trafficking. That's what her charges were? Wow. Wow. Yeah, Pointer Lover. I don't think it is either. I think he was Otis was Brandy. I think that Otis was like one of those guys that loved to be known that he did something like that, and so they said he would like take off of movies or whatever they're watching and basically just take the details and put himself in that location. And they, kept saying that like he was almost like pushed into saying that because they would just like put it in his head that he did it. And yeah, there's too much there that I just don't think he did it. And then Dahmer's big thing was, well, I would have told you if I did it because I told you about all the rest of them. But he seems like he was, hey, I'll be frank, like conniving enough to like just screw them. Yeah, exactly, Brady. Frank. That's crazy, Pointer Lover. Oh, y'all too. The people that, again, remember, be careful with Facebook groups. Um, the Facebook groups that are saying that Dylan's phone was found. Frank is about as close to the situation as Sleuth Mom, and as far as we know, the phone has not been recovered. Otis was nuts. Yeah, exactly. Yep, exactly, Tia. But all right. Well, I suppose I should let you go. Thanks for keeping me company until I water my flowers. And if you guys seriously, if you can look at those two cases I told you about, if you're thinking about it sometime and you're just sitting there, you can look up Olivia Fowler or um, Michael Bryson, and you happen to see something, just let me know. And then make sure you check out. Make sure you check. Yeah, thanks for dealing with my ADD, Tia. I was all over the place. Make sure you check out Voices. Will be starting back her chant stuff, and I'm telling you that's pretty crazy case. So, um, and as far as Dylan Rounds, don't get all I can say is don't get wrapped up in the craziness. All right, I'll be frank, that's surrounding it. So, all right, guys, I'll talk to you later. Thanks.